What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back to bring you guys an epic Q&A with
Gershwan.
And that Q&A is titled, For the Greater
WAAAGH!
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put question in front of your question because we get to those questions first. That is what the best Virginian did. He asks, what Primark would make the best Hot Ones guests? Which Primark deserves their own hot sauce? Hard mode besides Vulcan.
Aw, damn it. That's the first one that came to mind.
We do always go to Vulcan for pretty much every answer about the Primarks. What's the strongest Primark? Yeah. So the best, I think, Primark to go. If you don't know what Hot Ones is, you probably do.
Yeah. It's just type in First We Feast or just type in Hot Ones. It's there.
Yeah.
They got like what, million subscribers? Some crazy number like that.
Yeah. But I think the most interesting guy would probably be somebody who's like off their marbles. Is that the word? Perturabo is what I'm trying to say. Because Perturabo seems to be like the one that has the chip on his shoulder and he's just a little crazy. And I think Sean trying to talk to him while he's like, his face is burning up. He would just start like ranting about how the Emperor doesn't love him, and then he'll start crying and touch his eyes.
When you're socially awkward, it makes for a fun time.
Yeah. But the best thing would be is if the Primarchs don't know that they're being, like what the show is all about. Because I think that's the best part of Hot Ones, when you have celebrities who don't really know that it's like real hot like sauces on these chicken wings. And
or eventually they find out and they start taking smaller and smaller bites, and eventually they don't even show them taking a bite of the wing.
Like the one with Natalie Portman, where she was doing like,
she
was like nibbling on it.
Barely
like,
even touching it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that one would be the best one.
Perturabo? I'd have to go with Conrad Kurz, because like his dark and broody self would just be hilarious. Like Sean would pull up the deep dive Instagrams, pictures and stuff like that, and he'd have to explain it. It'd just be funny.
You know, Sean grew up around here.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now, which one would have his own hot sauce? Angron.
Yeah, that's another easy one.
The Butcher's Nail hot sauce, just. Psh.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd go with Sanguinius, like the drop of blood.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Now, of course, Primarchs have that. They don't have like taste buds, or they have like really resilient.
They have acid.
Yeah, pretty much. They could spit acid. They gain memories from whatever they eat. So it'd be pretty interesting to see what memories they'd get from eating
all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because it's like on a Scoville scale, right? And they'll probably get to like the last stab, and then they'll be like, "Oh, this isn't nothing." So they'll have to create a whole extra 10 wings where the scale goes even higher. That would be badass.
Yeah, it'd be funny. I still can't get my mind off of when Gordon Ramsay was doing it, and he was just like spraying the lemon and the lime in his mouth.
Yeah, that was funny.
It's funny because like he knew what to bring.
Yeah, I think my favorite one, DJ Khaled.
That was hilarious.
Funny.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny when they don't know what's going on, and they're like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" Yeah. Good question though. I wish 40K was big enough for Hot Ones to do something with 40K, because they did it with Lego. Did you see that?
I saw that one.
Next question comes from Thomas Evans. Would it be possible for a Space Marine to
Sean Evans' brother?
Yeah, maybe. to be an untouchable or blank? Could it be possible? Yes, there's a whole chapter of them. I don't remember the name.
It's on the Hush Hush.
Yeah. Next question.
This one is by Timothy Armstrong. What symptoms show up from the Tau that have lost their connection to the Ethereals? There's quite a few. 1, freedom. 2, self-thought. But honestly, it's like, I think there's only been a few commanders that have like known that like, oh, you know, we've been led astray. And they've always come up with like, there's a bigger threat than what the greater good is pushing them towards. Like there was this one commander who was going crazy because he fought the Tyranids. The Tyranids ate all the Ethereals, and he's like, well, they're just gonna devour the whole world. We gotta do something about that. And I think now he's just been like taken as like a prisoner. Either that or he killed himself. I don't remember. But something along those lines. Like Farsight, he's not fighting for the greater good anymore. He's fighting for something bigger, I guess. He's fighting for his ideals. So yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question. I got one from Dago Rants. Are there psykers amongst the Dark Eldar? All Eldar are psykers, so yes. Next question. I have one from Iron Stark. Who is the most powerful Chaos Space Marine Legion?
Legion? The Black Legion.
You think so?
Just because they've got...
Unity?
Well, kind of, yeah. They
more,
fight...
More so than others.
Yeah, more so than others. Because you hear about all these other war bands that just doing it for themselves. But no, the Black Legion, like all their commanders, seem to be doing it for Abaddon. Like with the whole Vigilus campaign, you've got Harkin, World Claimer. He's claiming worlds for Abaddon, not for himself. So
yeah.
it shows you that they do fight for something other than themselves.
Next one.
This one is by Sardonic Tendencies. Why doesn't Slaanesh try to convert the Drukhari to Chaos instead of trying to exterminate them? They do seem better suited for agents of Chaos than humans or even Astartes. You've got a point. When you think Dark Eldar, you think of like pain, getting pleasure out of pain, which kind of falls in with Slaanesh, and like chaos and stuff like that. So it makes sense for them to be chaos devotees. But their whole, like, I guess their religion or their view of life is anti-chaos gods. Like, they're not doing it to please the gods. They're doing it to please themselves. Yeah. Which kind of falls under Slaanesh, but there's a gray area.
Yeah.
Slaanesh and Eldar do not mix.
Next question comes from Jaegerbomb. Whatever happened to Commissar Yarrick and Ghazghkull Thraka? Ghazghkull captured Commissar Yarrick, put him in a squig pen. He fought his way out, and then as he was walking out, Ghazghkull came up to him and he was like, "You know what? You're a tough guy. Take this ship, get out of here. I'm gonna see you again because I like fighting you." And that's where they're at. Right now, Ghazghkull is actually on...
he's in Armageddon still, isn't he?
No, he's not in Armageddon. He's in the Tyranid versus the Orcs.
Oh, the Octavius?
Yeah,
Octavius?
Octavius sector, fighting the Tyranid swarm. I don't think Yarrick can go anywhere near that because of the whole Shadow of the Warp and the danger. So,
yeah. Yeah, let me go to where there's a huge amount of orcs and Tyranids that could kill me at any time.
Yeah. Next question. This one comes from Timothy Armstrong. Oh, no. Brian B. When a character... No, we already did that one.
Got him. Pickle Rick. 40k Ahriman versus 30k Malcador. Fighting to the death. Who wins? So it's Psyker versus Psyker. I'm giving it to Magnus. Based on the fact that Malcador sat on the throne for a little bit and he was like completely drained of his life. Well, a little bit. He was still alive. However, it was the Emperor's goal to have Magnus sit on his throne for eternity. So that shows you who's the stronger one. By a mile. By a long shot. By infinity.
Wait, it was Drago versus who?
No, Magnus and Malcador.
Oh, Magnus and Malcador. Okay. For some reason I heard Ahriman.
Did he say Ahriman?
I don't know.
Oh, shoot, he did.
So, Ahriman
and Malcador. Malcador the hero, not the Sigilite. Siglet. There's
an entire video where I said Siglet.
I think Ahriman still.
Yeah, just because Malcador is still a human.
Yeah.
Next question comes from Sardonic Tendency. Why doesn't Slaanesh try to convert... Oh, did we already do this?
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Brave little Towster. Next one comes from Corey Felly. When will the Space Marines get new bikes? If the year 40K, or it's the year 40K and we're still riding Harleys. Ha ha ha.
I think when they finally eradicate the biker mice from Mars, they'll have a plentitude of bikes to use.
The Gene Stealer cultist bikes look awesome.
They do.
Especially the guy with the sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks badass.
But it'd be kind of expensive to get a whole unit of just that bike, because you got to buy the individual model over and over.
Do they come to... It's just a single model?
For the sniper, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But for the other bikes, I think it's
three,
three.
Right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Next question.
Pimpin' Magician of Prophecy. Will we see a playable Angron model anytime soon?
No, not anytime soon. We still got the Lion to come out. We still have Fulgrim to come out.
No, everything's all rumors. Nothing's official or planned out yet.
But based on like what's been coming out, I feel like that's more likely than
Angron. Because there's really nothing pertaining to Khorne or Angron right now.
Yeah. The next question comes from Patrick Gayton. Does a sword class frigate have enough firepower for Exterminatus? No, most of the time it's multiple ships that do the Exterminatus. It's not just one ship. They basically, because there's 3 ways to do Exterminatus. We have a 40 facts video on Exterminatus, but they send their lance torpedo thingies, and that's what does it. But yeah.
Think of like multiple orbital bombardments. That's what does it.
Yeah. Next one.
This one's by... Oh, we did that one already.
I have one from South Down Rider. Does the blind ever get open? Only when we're trying to get into the warp.
Or only when the bird box creature is in here.
Bird box, yeah. Are your chairs made out of bubble wrap, or did Gersh accidentally drink milk? Kudos for you knowing that I am lactose intolerant. And bubble wrap. No, so these chairs are gonna change because it's been annoying. This is all you guys have been hearing. Yeah, I'm gonna go to IKEA.
I never like put bubble wrap in the sound of the chairs, but
now that he mentions, it's like, oh yeah, I could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This one's by Steve Rogers. What is your favorite Warlord trait? I'll go with the one that I use the most often, and it's the one that makes you reroll failed saves.
Yeah, I agree. That's what the Lucky Stick used to do.
But better.
But better, yeah. Yeah, most Warlord traits are pretty lame for the orcs. It's like, oh, you get a +1 to your strength, you get a +1 to your attack for that model, but nothing major.
Yeah.
Saves are always good. Or rerolls on saves are always good.
Yeah. For some reason, that's something that I tend to focus more on when making an army, like defensive abilities instead of like offensive. Maybe that's why I lose all the time.
No. You know why you lose.
I know why I lose. You need to get Fire Warriors.
That's a lot of firepower and a lot of wounds that you could soak up on the first couple turns.
No. One battle suit.
No. But yeah, those are the questions for today. If you guys have more questions for us, comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah.
Don't forget, we got a Patreon, an Instagram, a Twitter.
By supporting us on Patreon, you're supporting us getting new chairs.
So,
thanks.
This is the Sound Alchemist.
Gershwin.
And we're out.
Always used to put my freedom first in any situation.